Hey guys, this is Becca. I started Inktober this week. If you don't know what Inktober is, it is a series of prompts that you can use to start working on your inking skills. So what I was using for tools was just regular old paper, whatever I could find, and I have this, I don't know if you can see that, it's not gonna focus. It's a Staedtler fine tip pen and also a Pentel brush pen, which I've never used before. These are tricky. These are tricky to use. But I would say so far it's been 90% really fun and 10% just like super infuriating because obviously my technical skills are not at the level that I want, which is always going to be the case. So I've really learned a lot already, and I'm so glad I've done this. Even in the first 7 days, I feel like it's just sparked a lot of creative thinking in me and kind of pushed me to do stuff that I was never going to do unless I had some kind of external impetus, I guess, to get me moving in that direction. I used all the prompts straight from the Inktober website, so that's put on by this guy, Jake Parker. But you can kind of do whatever you want. If you don't want to follow the prompts, you don't have to. But I felt like that was a good way for me to start, to really limit my tools and also kind of give myself a lot of restraints in terms of content, just to see if I could push my creativity with these. I will show you all the drawings and everything from my sketchbook, but I just wanted to give you the update that Inktober has begun. I have done 7 days so far, and I will show you the drawings now. Okay, so here are my first 7 days of Inktober prompts. The first one was poisonous. So this was my first one, and I was kind of feeling a little bit overwhelmed, so I went with something pretty simple, just some line art, and it's a little stylized Snow White looking at a obviously poisonous mushroom. I don't know if you've seen Snow White, but the scene where the witch brings the apple is just like so obviously sketchy. So the idea I was thinking about was basically like, what would you have to give Snow White for her to not eat the poisonous thing? And it seems like maybe a poisonous mushroom would be sufficient. All right, the next one, the word was, it's got a little bit of a glare on it, but the word was Tranquil. So I used to do these Colorado River trips when I was in high school, and it's just the most peaceful place ever. So I did a little illustration of that, and I was actually surprised that this one turned out pretty well, and I think I got overconfident after this one because I was like, oh yeah, maybe I'm a natural at this, but you will see later that I was definitely not. It's kind of, I guess I just got lucky on this one, but I thought this one was pretty cute. Okay, this is the next one, and I'm trying to do all different kinds of styles and, I don't know, techniques, I guess, with these. So the theme for this one was roasted. And at first my little sketch just had like a girl by the pool. And then when I was inking it, I was like, wouldn't it be funny if she was like melting? And I was like, wouldn't it be funny if she was on fire? And then you finish and you're like, oh my, what have I done? This is terrifying. It looks like some kind of a poolside exorcism or something like that. But, learning from these ones. This next one the word was spell. So this one's pretty simple. It's just a little wizard girl with a wand and cute kind of children's book look. And these next two, so I was camping this weekend and I got there and realized we didn't have any cell phone reception. So the word was chicken. So I just did like a bunch of little chicken doodles, sort of like chicken hieroglyphics or something like that. This was actually really fun, but obviously not the most polished thing. And this one, I think the word was slobber or drool or something like that. Anyway, so it's just a little drooly kind of dog character. Yeah. And this last one, this is the last one because it's just so bad, but this one, the word was exhausted, and this was right when I got back from camping, and I am just so bad at camping, so I was so tired. And this is just like a little person who maybe hasn't been out in the wild much. But it's just, I found this one to be, I messed up, I don't know if you can see this, but I had to paint over it because I just went too wild on that. But again, every time I do something wrong, I'm learning something from it, so ultimately I feel like all of these are really different, and they all have kind of a different look and a different style, I guess, a different approach to things, and that's kind of what I'm really happy about, I guess, is that I feel like these are already really kind of pushing me in a different direction. I'm just gonna sort of lay these out so you can see kind of how different they are. Yeah, so that's the first week of Inktober. Let me know which ones you guys like, and maybe I'll push myself in that direction for the future. Thanks for watching. Bye. I almost forgot my sketchbook. So there's just a couple pages in here. This one was from a prompt. I think it was like courtyard garden at midnight or something like that. So this was just something I kind of drew out of my head. There's definitely some kind of perspective problem happening on this cylinder, but I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, this was just, you know, like a little kind of doodle from imagination. Here are some amphibians and reptiles. One reptile. I love drawing animals. These were just so fun to draw. And then here's just my page of sort of like little sketchy ideas, also a house, for Inktober. So yeah, that's all the sketchbook for this week.